You'll be fine. I got to shoot so high because of the angle. It doesn't hit your head. So. Okay, you ready to go? Okay, 3, 2, and you are. Hold on. There you go. What number is yours out there?
Number 3.
Number 3?
Yep. How about you? Oh, yeah.
All the kids that just graduated.
Nice.
Oh, we don't have a goal.
Oh, really?
I just realized that. You are? Yeah.
Brothers. What do you mean? Why are you so surprised? Why are you so surprised? They got two goals.
Kyan's almost sacked out on the bench. Look at him, he's almost asleep in the corner. Better wake his butt up.
Kyan, wake up!
Yeah.
Wake up!
I bet I'll get fired up on.
Sorry to the hockey rings.
Oh, did they?
So like this is when you see a hockey ring like some island, they take before every game starts, they take 24 hours to get from and then they fly it. And then they actually take 4 hours to the ice rink. And they close the door yesterday.
All right. Pirates versus Ames. Getting started here. Rumley brings it up the far side. Fires a shot. Goes off one of the Ames players. Sparrow kicks it over to Thompson. Keeps it in play. Christensen knocks it back in. Carson McKeever moves in. Sparrow pops it back down. Thompson sends it over to McKeever. Back to Thompson. Thompson picks it up with Sparrow. And keeps it in play. Romley brings it up the far side and scoops it in. He pops it out. Israel comes in, makes a move. Gisbro picking it up on the other side of the board. Dylan brings down behind the net. Hinman's there to keep it alive. Gisbro tries to center it, deflected by an Ames player. And gets by Hinman. If he comes out and touches it, shot goes off the post. Hinman's racing up the near side of the ice. Fires the shot that goes wide. A lot of energy out of both teams here early on the game. And then goes down just in the right spot to kick it back out to Dunsky. Dylan follows here and his player up the ice. Takes a shot that just goes wider than that. Thompson sends it over to Michaela McKeever. Malia McKeever. And then pops it out. Ooh, Garmin made a wide there and go down in the center right. Romy fires it off the wall. Thompson sends it back down. Wade Kramer knocks that one down into the air. Ames takes a shot and just goes over the net. Garmin's there to pick that one off. Keep it in Ames territory. Offside. A lot of action here in the first 5 minutes of the game. Still no goals on the board. Thompson sends it up to Wade Kramer. Christensen kicks it back towards the center. Romy picks it up. Michael Thompson kicks that away. Wade Kramer takes a hold of it. Michael Thompson sends it up to Christensen. Vizcarra comes away with it. Carson McKeever's putting the pressure on the far side. Ames brings it back down. McKeever keeping the pressure on. Christensen poking at it. Dunsky picks it off, starts bringing it back down the ice amongst 4 Ames players. Sends it around the board. Christensen fires it. Jordan Hinman's keeping the pressure on number 8 with him. There's Kerr in the far corner fighting for it. Ames popped it out. Hinman takes it away. Good save there, Jordan. Dunsky gets knocked down. Got players going down all over the ice. There's the penalty. Dylan taking the face off. Rutledge picked it up. Sends it up to Dunsky. Ames goalie covers. Both teams are playing good. Fast pace. Getting a little more physical as time goes by. Dunsky keeps it alive. Hinman's racing for it amongst the bunch of Ames traffic. Kicks it back to Rutledge. Starts throwing it up the further side. I think everybody in the stands is hollering to get the clock started on that one. It's gonna be a long game if we don't have that running. Rutledge heads the dots here. Putting up a penalty kill for the Pirates. Dylan clears it. Dylan's keeping him honest here. Romy pokes it away. Romy closes it. Garman comes down to keep the pressure on. SG with the stop. Dylan took a face off for the Pirates. Ames fires a shot right into empty strip. Romy fights to keep him away from the center of the ice. Over on the far side. Garland doesn't get tripped up. Keeps it out of Pirates territory. Clears it again. Garman sent it down the ice. Icing. Wade Kramer will take the face off for the Pirates. Dunsky will send a shot towards the goalie. Goes off his pad. And he's bringing it down. Comes back over to Wade Kramer. Wade sends it across past Mary McKeever. Back into Ames territory. Icing. Wade Kramer takes the face off again for the Pirates. Christensen clears it. Hustles down up against a couple Ames players. Carson McKeever keeps the pressure on him on the far side. And he's bringing it back. Jordan Hinman will pick it up behind the net. And he's off to the races. Sends one around the board. Kramer keeps it in. Dunsky picks it up. Bulldogs his way down towards the net. There's a headlock down there in front of the net. Dunsky fires the shot off of an Ames player. And then knocked down into the Lightning. As Kara picks it up. Fires it over to Hinman. Hinman works his way through traffic. Sends it to the center, but the Ames players pick it up. Sends it to the center. Offside. Dylan takes the face off for the Pirates. Relmy puts it off. Works his way down through traffic. Takes it behind the net. Brings it around. Centers it. Over to Dylan. Got a little tangle over there on the far side. Malia McKeever comes in. Keep the pressure on. McKeever keeps it in play. And sends it. Romney's there to pick it up. Got a little disagreement going on here right in front of us. They step right and play continues. Garman and Dylan pick it up. Move it down towards the Ames side of the ice. Ames brings it back. As he deflects it off to the near corner. Malia McKeever's fighting for it. Romy takes it around the horn. Flips it over to Dylan, far side. And he's blank it down. Romy knocks it away. Dunsky's there to Dylan picks it up. Carson McKeever picks it up on the far side. Oh, gets struck there on the side of the blue line. Malia McKeever's down there fighting for it. Got a swarm of Pirates here coming in to get that away from the goal. LNS is defending. Dunsky goes down to keep an eye on us. Christensen comes in and takes a slap at it. Wade Kramer popped it away. Carson McKeever just about had it, and that's the end of the first period. A lot of energy in that round, giving people feeling from the two period. All right, starting the second period off here. Hopefully, we can keep this energy going. Wade Kramer brings it down, and Jolie comes up, kick it away. Jordan Hinman's racing out, pick this one up, keep it away from Owen Eshe. He's kicking in the afterburners, takes a shot, goes wide. Wade Kramer follows it up with the goal. Pirates draw first blood here. They needed that one. Crowd's wound up after that one. Ryder Vizquera takes the face off. Caleb Romy works it around. Sends it over to Disbro. Gets it to Caleb Rutledge. Back to Ryder Vizquera. Vizquera will take the face off again to the Pirates. Pirates will short one player here. Elijah Garman will come out to fill out the roster. Eshe blocks a shot there from the blue line. We saw that one coming from a mile away. Vizquera fires one down. Picks up his own rebound. Avoids a huge collision there. They've got a soccer player on the ice for Ames. Caleb Romy picks it up in the far corner. Doubles back. Sends it back to the corner for Vizquera to send up to the blue line. Disbro's there to give him some intimidation. Icing. Oh, and Eshe's out there having a chat with the officials. Dylan takes the face off. Garman brings it down. Dylan takes the shot. Malia McKeith is there for a follow up. Gets deflected. Carson McKeever picks it up behind the net. Sends it up to Malia McKeever. Bounces into Ames traffic. Dylan's there to keep it going. Malia's following him up. Garman picks it up, pops it back in. McKeever and Dylan are keeping the pressure on. They've got two McKeevers on the ice now. Carson and Malia. Malia makes a move right in front of the net. Dylan keeps the pressure on him. Malia fires it back into Ames territory. Ames player is swarmed by a swarm of pirates. SP covers. The second game of the day for the Pirates, and they're bringing a whole lot more energy to this one. This pair gets there just in time for the face-off. And then gets that one away from the goal. And let's take the shot from the blue line that goes wide. Hinman's racing up the. Hey, Hinman just got his own offside penalty there. So puck got away from him and he was going too fast. He's maybe cuffing himself a little bit for that one. Garrett's taking the face off of the Pirates. Hinman picks it up. For a little redemption here. Fires a shot at the goalie that popped up in the air. Christensen sends it to the center. Defense Pirates. Kramer sends it down. It's racing for it. Sure, and Christensen are getting pretty chippy there in the corner. Hinman kicks it back. Kramer knocks down an Ames player. Second Ames player. I hope the officials start calling some penalties here. This is going to get ugly. Ames brings it down. Loses it right before the shot. Kramer clears it for an icing call. Well, they know how to call icing at least. We'll clear it up here on the rest of the game. Dylan picks the face off. Dylan comes away with it. He loses right before he gets the goal. Get that clock going, guys. There we go. Roman keeps it in. Disbro works his way to the far side. Brick wall. Puck still in nowhere. Got a big pile up. Oh, a penalty. All right. Well done, official. This Kara took the face off of the Pirates. Power play. It's Caleb Romy over to William McKeever. Back to Romy. Bouncing it around a few times. Ooh, over to Buscara. Back to McKeever. He pops it up in the air. That player reached up in there to stop it. They're putting on a show now. Caleb Romy comes out with it from behind the net, sends it down to Ames territory. Just there on Garmin are there to keep on him. Ames saves it. Offsides on it. 26 seconds left in the power play here. Yes, the Pirates can pull something off. Vincent Dillon takes the face off for the Pirates. Dunsky fires it up to Christensen. Comes it over to Dillon. Ames clears. Hinman's going to bring it down hot. Just about, he does go down. Dunsky sends it over intended for Christensen. Wade Kramer picks it off. Dunsky's got it. Got open ice. Brings it behind the net. Into a tangle. Wade Kramer goes, picks it up behind the net. Pops it up to the top. And then fires it off an Ames player. Dunsky picks it up behind the net. Sends it over to Wade Kramer. Kramer sends it into Ames territory. Dillon will pick it up. Ooh. Gets lifted into the glass. Christensen gets in a tangle on the far corner. Jordan Hinman will send it back to Kramer. AJ Dunsky sends it over to Wade Kramer. Kramer brings it down. Oh, there's the air there. Dunsky picks it up. Hinman sends it down the far side. Gets it back. Then Rutledge keeps it in play. Dillon's down up against an Ames player here. Keeps it behind the net. Hinman fires it down for an icing call. Fire up to get a line change out of this. Big Carroll take the face off for the Pirates. One on one here. Rumley's keeping him on the outside. Actually gets a hand on it. Stop that drop. Right of his carrot taking the face off again to the Pirates. Caleb Romy takes it behind the net. He brings it up the far side. Dumps it into the corner. Malia McKeever goes down to pick it up. And clears it for an icing call. This is the second time the Pirates have gone up against Ames. Much different game this time. Romy sends it around the boards. Let's take a shot at Rose High. Colton McKeever's keeping the pressure on him on the outside. And Diamond, Malia McKeever picks it up. Malia McKeever again. Thrust into the glass. Diamond gets knocked down in front of the net. Let's pile up, sliding into the wall. That's nice to let him up before they started taking cracks at it. Elijah Garmin will go to the box there. Pirates on another penalty kill to defend here. Also willing to keep it together. And fires it around. Oh, popped off of Archie's pad, and there's the only player right there to kick it in. All right, Pirates. A lot of energy in this rink tonight. Ryder Vizquera takes the face off for the Pirates. Kicks it back to Hinman. Kicks it up to Wade Kramer. Hinman races down into the near corner. AJ Gunsky picks it up, brings it behind the net. Christensen flipping up the far side. Greg Hinman just blast right through there. Christensen pops it out. Ryder Vizquera takes it away. One has a little one-on-one. Gets stripped up. The player draws the penalty that puts the Pirates up for a power play. Dillon takes the face off. Rutledge comes out of the corner with it. Takes a kind of a diving shot. Trying to get it into the goal. Work it past the goalie. All right, boys. I didn't start the clock. We still got another minute 30. That's this. Hinman takes a shot from the goal line, but deflected by an Ames player escape. Now he gets his rebound, takes it in. Shot goes over the net. Dillon's parked right in front there. Pops it over to Hinman. Hinman winds up, another shot, and stops it. Dunsky pops it back in to Dillon. And clears it. Wade Kramer brings it up the near side. Oh, here's his footing. All right, we're just doing a little dancing here. Wade Kramer saves it from being cleared. And Dunsky's heading for the goal. One picks it up. Fires a shot in. It was just a little wide. Vizquera pops it back out to Wade Kramer. Back to Vizquera. Fires a shot off of the goalie. Gonna work it around. Pops it back to Hinman. Like seeing the puck movement here. Goalie deflects that shot. They put it right to the top left corner of the net. Vizquera shoots another one. Goalie covers, and we got a little tangle going on down here. I'm glad that cooled off before it turned into anything. Dillon will take the face off for the Pirates. Pops out right in front of the net. Caleb Romney races down amongst two Ames players. Brings it out from behind the net. Sends it over across to Dillon. Dillon fires a shot off the goal. Turf and the Fever keeps it alive on the far side. John Bisbro picks it up. Moves his footing. Caleb Romney sends it back in. And that's the end of the second period. Oh, you're right.
He didn't jump off the
Just in time.
He's expensive help. I bought him a pretzel earlier.
All right. Later, this pair comes out for the face off. Open on the third period. Caleb Romy brings it up the far side, sends it into Rutledge. James Slay loses it there before the net. Rutledge touches over to keep the pressure on. Romy pops it out. Rutledge keeps after him. That shot gets deflected right in front of the goal. Disbro kicks it out, brings it up the wall, sends it across. Ryder Vizquera picks it up, dumps it down into the corner. Gets his rebound. Go get him, John. And pops it way up over everybody's head. After he pops it out to the side. Romney sends it. Icing. Jensen going takes the face off from college. Jordan Hinman picks it up behind the net. Picks up to Malia McKeever. Pops it out behind the Ames players. And Hinman's racing down to pick it up. AJ Dunsky will go back and pick up this one. Dunsky picks it out to Dillon. Back to Dunsky. AJ's bringing it down the ice. Elijah Garman's there in the center, ready to help him out. And there's a whistle. Dunsky's going to be going to the box for a minute and a half. Pirates will have another penalty kill here to defend. Vincent Dillon will be taking the face off for the Pirates. Crowds are giving the officials some advice over here. Just we're giving the fans a thumbs up. I think he's saying have another beer. Ames keeps it in. From the shot that goes over the net and goes off the post. Hinman picks it up, sends it down the board. Elijah Garman goes down to keep him honest. Dillon picks it up. I think he popped it back out because he was worried about an offsides call that didn't get called there. And then sends it back down again. And when the feeder races out and picks it off, and Romy sends it up and over to the far side. Hinman's going to pick it up down in the far corner. Launches it down. Elijah Garman is heading down. Elijah Garman fires it up the board. Caleb Drummond's bringing it around. Sends it over to Maria McKeever. Right over his Kara's got open ice and he's heading to the net. Makes a move and puts it in. Beautiful. Needless to say, the fans are excited about that one. Right over his Kara takes the face off. Carson McKeever sends it up the wall. Christensen keeps it alive. Two on one here. Wade Kramer pops it out. There's Kara. Carson McKeever. Christensen's following him down. Carson McKeever and Jordan Hinman are keeping on number 8 here with Owen. Oh, and actually, if you stop, Vincent Dillon takes the face off and fires a shot. As he stops, Hinman kicks it away. Wade Kramer fires it across. Christensen's there to keep the pressure on. And he's trying to keep it from being an offsides call. Working his way in. Actually makes a diving grab to play. Vincent Dillon will take the face off again to the Pirates. He pokes, reaches through and pokes it over to Wade Kramer. Dillon comes out with it, takes it down the ice, fires a shot, stopped by the Rangers goalie. Ryder Vizquera takes the face off, pops it back to Caleb Romy. Romy sends it back towards the center. Vizquera knocks it down, pops it out to Henman and fires it around the board. Vizquera's over to the near side to pick it up. Ryder Vizquera at the face off, pops it back to Caleb Romy. Over to Jordan Henman. Jordan fires it in, goes a little wide. Caleb Romy keeps it in play. John Bisbrough makes a move around the backside of the net. And fires it up the side. Henman keeps it alive. And then sends it in. Stopped by an Ames player. Cameron Rutledge is keeping the pressure on him. Caleb Romy tips it up, sends it back around the board. Cameron Rutledge is there. A down player, Ames player, stops it. Ryder Vizquera brings it across, works his way through the traffic. Pops one up, goes a little wide. Caleb Romy kicks it back into play. Picks it up again. Fires a shot. It's stopped by the goal, and John Bisbrough fires it in. Nice shot, Bisbrough. The Pirates crowd is fired up for that one. Well-deserved celebration there. Love it. I love it. Puts the Pirates up 3-1 here. 6:54 to go. Vincent Dillon takes the face off. Pops it out. Garman sends it down into Ames territory. Malia McKeever causing some interference. Carson McKeever, her brother, gets in there too. Carson McKeever and Caleb Romy are keeping the defensive pressure on near the net. Malia McKeever knocks a stick away from the Ames player. Vincent Dillon with a little nudge there. Caleb Romy brings it up around the far side. We've got a little disagreement going on down here in the far corner. Oh, we got an Ames play. Kicked out of the game. Always hate to see that, but I like to see on the ref will keep it under control. Tensions run high in these games. Ames about to send somebody to the boss for that one. Coach Jesse's probably telling them to keep it together here. This team's going to be playing during the Super Bowl tomorrow, so it'd be nice for them to go into that game with a win under their belt for the game before. Ryder Vizquel will take the face off for the Pirates. Hinman keeps it in. Carson McKeever keeps the pressure on the near side. Jordan Hinman comes in from out of nowhere. Oh, and actually goes down, keeps it alive, and covers it. Takes the face off. Elijah Garland kicks it down. Icing. Vizquel with the face off. Elijah Garland picks it up. Garmin and Malia McKeever are heading down. Garmin picks it up, Jordan Hinman. Hinman sends it towards the goal. Stopped by the Ames goalie. Back to Hinman again for another one of those. That goes a little wide. Carson McKeever keeps it alive. Malia McKeever picks it up behind the net. Kicks it out to Ryder Vizquel. Back to Hinman for a shot from his favorite spot. And clears it. Carson McKeever picks it up. And player keeping the pressure on him. Elijah Garland brings it down and sends it towards the Ames goal. Malia McKeever keeps the pressure on. Wade Kramer picks it up. Bank it over to Ryder Vizquel. Over to Cameron Rutwood. Pirates had too many players on the ice there. Got a couple Pirates out of the box here. Oh, shot. Dribble through. It ends up 2-3. I put ends up another one. So it's 2-3 Pirates. We're playing 4-on-4 for another minute 24. His therapist to face off. Roman takes it behind the net, pops it back, picks it up, sends it to Vizcara. Vizcara sends it over to Wade Kramer. Jordan Hinman says, I'll take that. James picks it off. Hinman takes a big hit, takes it off. Tyson. Okay. Vincent Dillon takes the face off for the Pirates. Oh, Vincent Dillon brings it up. Wade Kramer keeps it down here. James looks the way down with it. Vincent Dillon's keeping right on him. Caleb Runner comes out with it. Killing time. Over to Dillon. Jordan Hinman has it. Well, a cat and mouse game here when Hinman has that puck. Oh, Hinman fires it into the center. Dillon takes the face off for the Pirates. Brennan Rutledge fires it over to Wade Kramer. Kramer works his way down through traffic. Dillon picks it up. Little backhand towards the net. Carson McKeever keeps it alive. Vincent Dillon centers it. Brennan Rutledge takes a shot. Little interference. Got some guys in the way. Gets knocked down. Dillon picks it up. Sends it back towards the goalie. Off the goalie's pad. Caleb Romans keeping him on the outside. Only centers it. But Wade Kramer's there to pick it up. Sends it over to Dillon. Off of Dillon's skate. Keeps it in play. Wade Kramer picks it up. Oh, took a big hit in the center. They are going to call that one. We got fans on both sides. They're giving advice now. I think them and the officials are going to go out for beers after this game.
I think James brings it down with Hinman and Vizcara defending.
Elijah Gannon's keeping on him. Sandman keeps it alive. AJ Dempsey takes a crack at it. Just about keeps it in there. McKeever Bulldogs James Flair to a stop there. And then pops it back out. Ryder Vizquera picks it up. He's bringing it down the near side. That's going to be the game.